38 days ago, I deposited $1,000 in the BG Wealth Sharing Group, and this is what happened. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Nate, and this is day 38 of my docu-series where I document my personal experience with BG Wealth Sharing Group in real time. Now, before we get started, I need to give my disclaimer as always. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, all right? Also, guys, stay tuned to the end of the video because I do have two updates about what's going on in the BG world and what's going on with HQI. All right, so stay tuned to the end. And now that we done got that out the way, let's do a recap of day 37. All right, guys, so this was my earnings for yesterday and my total balance. So I earned $60.53 yesterday for a total balance of $1,843.49. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna show you guys a screenshot because it's already after 11 p.m. Central Time, and I already told you guys on yesterday's video what happens after 11 p.m. Central Time. All right, so if you don't know what that is, go back and check that out and then come back to this video. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys a screenshot of what happened today on today's trades, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so this is what happened on today's three trades. So we did turn a profit on today's trades. All right, so today we earned $59.68 for a total account balance of $1,903.17. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna log in to my HQI Exchange account, and I'm gonna show you guys the three transactions for those three trades and how they came about. All right, guys, so these are the three trades that BG Wealth Sharing sent us today. So if this is the first time you're watching this video, I'm going to break it down and show you guys how these trades came about. All right, bring up my thing right here. All right, so as you can see, today's date is May the 19th. All right, so at 11:53 a.m. is when the trade got released. At 12:50 p.m. is when the order triggered and completed. All right, so for this first trade we put in $36.86, which is 2% of my total account balance. All right, and under profit loss, if that number is green, that means we turned a profit, which is $19.62 for that trade. All right, trade two, same thing. Trade released at 5:47 p.m. The trade triggered and completed at 6:55 p.m. We put in $37.26 on that trade, which is also 2% of my total account balance plus the profit from this first trade. All right, and so on the second trade we turned a profit of $19.95. all right, on trade three, that trade released at 8:03 p.m. and that trade completed at 8:50 p.m. We put in $37.66 on that trade, which is again 2% of my total account balance plus profit from trade two and profit from trade one. All right, so for that third trade we profited $20.11, and that is how we got the profit for today. All right, guys, so as I stated at the beginning of the video, I promised you guys two updates as to what's going on with BG and what's going on with HQI, and so here we go. So here's the thing. BG had a deadline of basically letting people transfer their funds from DSJ over to HQI, and that deadline was May the 18th by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, today, in today's briefing, well, this morning's briefing, they came out and said that they were going to go ahead and end that agreement with DSJ. They're ending their relationship with DSJ Exchange. All right, and so since they did that, or since they're doing that, they're going to go ahead and allow people to migrate their DSJ account over to the HQI Exchange all the way up until the end of May. They didn't disclose a day. They just said to the end of the month. So that's update number one. All right. Now for update number two, I'm not really gonna go too much into this because it's way above my pay grade. But they just HQI and DG, they just started a special incentive program slash referral program called New Journey, and that is all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, they just started it today, and it's gonna go until May the 22nd. All right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes day 38 video. All right, guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Smash that like button, and also if you haven't been notified of my new videos that I come out with on a daily basis, go ahead and push that notification bell so you'll be notified of my next brand new video. All right, guys. So like I said, I post a video once a day. I give you guys the updates. You know, if you looking for updates for BG, and yeah. So you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's day 39 video update. Peace out, y'all.